Hi there, my darling Librans. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of September the 8th, 2025. So, my darling Librans, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my Michelle Knight Tarot cards, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Librans, what messages does Libra need to know for this week of the 8th of September? Hope. Yeah, I love it. I love this card of hope. So, my darling Librans, this is the energy that is around you this week, this hope card. And look, and if I've said this to you before, if you've gotten this with me before, which you probably have, hope is a beautiful energy to get, but we do not want to stay in the energy of hoping, because hope is a forward tense, if you know what I mean. Like, it's always going to be in the future. We hope to have a good relationship. We hope to have a better job. We hope, to, like I said, find the love of our life, whatever. Great job, whatever. If we keep hoping, that's what the universe is going to do. If you keep saying, I hope I find someone new, I hope I get a new relationship, you are always going to be hoping for that. What we want to say is, I have. We want to move from hoping to having, my darling Librans. We want to say, I have a beautiful new relationship. I have the job of my dreams. I have all the wealth and prosperity that I need. Does that make sense? See the difference in the way it's been said, my darling Librans. So, but I love that card of hope. But still, if you've been going through a difficult time, that card is, it gives you hope, so to speak. All right, my darling Librans, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. What does Librans need to know for this week? Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, I love it, and the Four of Pentacles. All right. So, my darling Librans, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords in the tarot is a card of moving on, moving to calmer shores. Like, you can see she's in this boat by herself. In the traditional tarot, there's like a ferryman, and they're getting these other two people. All they've got are the clothes on their back, and they're just leaving behind them the choppy waters and moving on. In this depiction, there is no ferryman, but this depiction is still, all she has is the clothes on her back, this little baggie, which are her tools that she's taking with her, and the swords. The swords represent the lessons and the love, my darling Librans. I feel for you that you're being encouraged to move on, and I feel that you are moving on from some kind of situation here that may be where you may have lost hope, my darling Librans. And I feel that's what that hope card is. It's coming in to give you, hope and inspiration. And I feel that part of that is for you to move on. And I feel that you will, my darling Librans. This is also a card of travel too. So you may be, traveling somewhere, but I do feel it's more that you are moving on from a situation here. Moving on from something where you felt stuck is what I feel, just looking at what else is on the table here. And you're moving on to something better, my darling Librans. So, definitely take that how it resonates. But yeah, I feel that you are definitely moving forward here. Also, what I'm drawn to, if I'm just going to put this up, is, she is gazing up to this star here. I feel that she is following her North Star here, as you can see. She's looking up to the heavens, following her North Star. She's no longer, she's no longer taking what was there. She's moving forward. She's taking the lessons and the love, but she is moving on, my darling Librans. Because then you've got the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. I feel that this is what you're working, this is what you're hoping for, my darling Librans, if that makes sense. Independent, gratitude and luxuries. This is like luxury, like living in abundance here, my darling Librans. This is kind of where you want to be, my darling Librans, if that makes sense. You can see here she's got 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away these 3 pentacles because she always has enough for herself. She always has 6 for herself, my darling Librans. And I feel that this is where you want to be. This is like independent wealth, my darling Librans. It's all also about, your environment here is that you're wanting to get away from an environment that has made you feel stuck, so to speak, my darling Librans. That's kind of what I'm getting off the Nine of Pentacles for you. Like I said, it's a card of gratitude and luxuries. You can see I'm also drawn, she's very focused too on this bird here. So I feel that it's important for you to focus on where you want to be, my darling Librans. That's what's popped into my head here. And like I said, this is bringing you hope for sure, but don't stay in that energy of hope. You need to get into the energy of have. I have everything that I want. I have enough. I'm happy to give away 3 because I always have 6 for myself. Does that make sense, my darling Librans? You really need to get into that energy of I have, I am, rather than I hope, my darling Librans. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel this is what you're moving away from, my darling Librans, if that makes sense. I feel like you're leaving behind. You can see this city behind her behind. I feel that this is what's holding you back here. You can see she's holding on tightly to these pentacles. There is something that you need to release, my darling Librans, and whether that is an old place that, that something's, you've been there, you've done it. It's, it's time for you to move on, take a new, move on to a new adventure. Like I said, move on here. Take the lessons and the love that you have, but move on. It's a card, the Four of Pentacles is a card of what are you holding on to for fear of letting go, my darling Librans. That's the message or the energy that I'm getting for you off this card. You need to release this energy in order for you to move forward, because I feel this is keeping you stuck, my darling Librans. Release what is no longer serving you. If where you're living is holding you back, move on, my darling Librans. And I feel that you will. Like, I feel that this whole energy of hope is coming in to allow you to leave this behind, my darling Librans. I feel that if I'm going to put it all together, and I should because I'm started to already, that, this energy is coming in to allow you to realize this is what you want to release. Hope is coming in for you, my darling Librans. It's time for you to get on this little boat and take the lessons and the love and move forward. Move away from what no longer serves you. Make sure you take the tools with you, but leave the other baggage behind. And this is your outcome. This is where you want to be. This is your potential, my darling Librans, is this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. Independent, luxury, gratitude and luxuries, my darling Librans. I love this energy for you. Really telling a story, these cards, which I love. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates. Drop it in the comments. Like, does this, what are you moving away from? Is there something, if you want to share it? They say a problem shared is a problem halved and all that kind of stuff. So, if you want to share it, I'd love it. Put it in the comments. Let's help each other. All right. Let's get final messages for you. Compromise, yeah. I feel that is important. There's some kind of compromise you need to make, my darling Librans. I mean, this is your card. The scales of balance here. This is almost like you showing up here. This is, I feel, the universe saying to you, this is for you, my darling Librans. Yeah, trust. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that you're doing, and wherever you're going, is the right thing. Because here's what's coming in for you. A golden opportunity, my darling. This is your Nine of Pentacles right here. This is your gratitude and luxuries, my darling Librans. A year from now, they say, there's something better. Yeah. Don't freak out when you've seen that a year from now, because I just feel a year from now you're going to look back and go, wow, I'm so glad I took that opportunity. I'm so glad I left behind what was no longer serving me. I'm so glad I made that move. That's what I feel. I don't feel that this isn't going to happen for a year. I just feel you're going to look back and realise that there definitely was something better when you moved, my darling Librans. Loving this energy for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.